Hello everybody, welcome to Madden NFL 11. Now this is the first time we will be playing an Xbox game on the channel, and it's also our first football game on the channel, well, American football game on the channel. So, real quick, why am I doing Madden NFL 11? No online trophies, it can entirely be played offline, and you can get all the trophies, or the achievements in this case, because again, it's Xbox. And it also is back in a time of Buffalo Bills football where some of my best players were on the team. For example, we have, we're going to start Fitzpatrick because he gives us a little bit of that, crazy factor. We're going to change CJ Spiller to a receiver if we can. I'm checking through. Is there a way to make him? Right now he's running back 3. He's actually a 67 overall receiver, which actually makes him better than our second string dude. We're going to do it like this: Lee Evans, CJ Spiller, rookie CJ Spiller, second year of his career Steve Johnson out of the slot. And then we're going to put Roscoe at 4, and then we're going to put Marcus Easley at 5. And then we'll probably have Fred Jackson just go out of 6, even though he's our number 1 running back. Fullback, we are going to put in Marshawn Lynch as our starter to get him reps. And we're going to have McIntyre will be backup, and then Fred Jackson there. Tight ends, we got Shubin, Sean Nelson, Jonathan Stupar. I think I'd rather have Sean Nelson start. He is faster and younger. I'd give him some development. Tackles, mid, guard, decent, center. Eric Wood turns into a center in his career, but right now he's a better right guard. If we need it, we'll change him out, make him the center. Right tackle, fine enough. Stroud still on the team. Dwan Edwards, Kyle Williams. Yep. We need a linebackers bad. Blobbles, wasn't he? Okay. Got some stuff to work with. Corners. I think the corners we're gonna leave. Free safety, obviously Jarris Bird, then George Wilson, then Brian Scott, Whitner. Yep. And then kicker, Lindell, punter, Mormon. Okay. Who's our kick returner? No, we're not going to have Fred Jackson be our kick returner. We're going to have Roscoe Parrish be our kick returner. And we'll put CJ Spiller at 2. Punt returner, we'll have Roscoe Parrish because he's not really doing anything right now. Kickoffs, okay. Wait, hold on. Who's a better kickoffer? What does he got for kick power? Kick power. That's throw or hit power. Kicking at the end. Kick accuracy, kick power. Well, Mormon's kicking it off. And third down running back, we'll leave it with Fred Jackson. Okay. So that's going to be our team. We're going to skip the preseason. I'm going to explain why we're doing a franchise, even though I could have just played random games. Right now in real life, the Bills are having some serious problems. They've lost a couple of games now in a row, and I just want to experience Buffalo back when they were, it was simpler times. They had not made the playoffs for at least 11 years at this point, I think. Maybe 10 only, but it's been a while at this point. Just before they got Tyrod, before they got LaShawn McCoy, back when their team was basically just a bunch of people that, loved playing football. And let's see what we got. Advance to the regular season. We're going to play this, We're going to play this franchise for probably enough seasons to fix their Super Bowl record. Right now, their Super Bowl record is 0-4. We are playing an all-pro difficulty. Unfortunately, I can't show you that because this is such an older game that you can't actually see what the rating that you're playing on is. Bunch of players got injured. Okay. This roster we are keeping as is for the first season. There's going to be some special stuff for future seasons, but I will tell you right now, it doesn't matter for this year. But what I will tell you right now is our team captains, in my opinion, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Fred Jackson, Steve Johnson, and then defense, it's going to be Kyle Williams, Paul Puzzlesny, and Jarris Bird. So that's not important for this season. We're going to get into a game, though. Let me know if you guys want to see more Xbox games on the channel. Trade deadline week 6. Let's play the game. Let me know if you guys want to see more Xbox on the channel, more Madden on the channel. This will be a series that I'll be uploading probably once a week for a couple of months straight, and then taking a little bit of a break from it to kind of get some other games worked on. And in the meantime, if we get any trophies along the way or achievements in this franchise, it'll just lead it to an easier thing once we actually work towards completing the achievements for the entire game. That's how we're going to go about these things. Okay, so Dolphins versus Buffalo. It looks like we're in Miami? Or is that in Buffalo? We're in Buffalo, okay. The one angle looked like we were in... No, is it? Okay, that's Buffalo. I have no idea what direction you're supposed to kick the ball off to, because these games kind of flip things up. You're supposed to want to, determine where you're going to have the best wind in terms of, like, going at your back or, at the half. Would you rather have it kicking into the wind at the half or kicking into the wind at the start of the game? Let's go to Parrish. Decent slowdown. And this is an older Madden game. In terms of what we're going to do... Let's see, now I don't want to ask Madden, I just wanted to do game flow, but now I can't go back. So we're just going to press the A button every time, let the defense pick itself, and we're just going to control the players. Okay, decent stuff. So this was a Miami team that had... Who is that at quarterback? Is that... Don't tell me. Thanks. Oh, well, I am terrible right now. It's been a while since I played a Madden. Is that Reggie Brown, I think? Or Ronald Brown? Reggie Brown? I actually was just talking about this team. I think this was the team that was the close to around when they started doing Wildcat, if I remember right. Oh, good blitz. Good blitz call by the coaches, Paul Puzzlesny getting in there. Paul Puzzlesny. Okay, we can do game flow this way. So I'm just going to press A every time. We probably won't call any plays unless you guys want me to. Nice stop by Kyle Williams right there. We got to stop him here, though. I think Dan Carpenter is their kicker. I don't want to see them getting into field goal range on the first drive. Let's try to jump. Nope. Time that jump. If I could have turned into that play, I would have had a pick. Whatever. We got Roscoe Parrish. I can't tell if Kyle Williams affected that pass or if it was just inaccurate. It is Chad Henne, so... Stop it. Okay, Roscoe Parrish, first punt return. Good block. Excellent. Nice return. Nice return, about 10 or 15 yards. I think that's Chan Gailey. Yeah, I want to say that's Chan Gailey. This is a very weird Bills team. Okay, I think we can start with a run here. We'll start with a run. Yeah, their offensive line back then was mid. That wasn't a great run, but I mean, you're just going to run it again, coach? Okay. Marshawn Lynch is giving us blocks. That he took the wrong block on right there. If he had cut that inside and blocked the left edge, it might have turned into something more, but it could have just been a bad run. Okay, so Stevie Johnson... Parrish is cutting it out to the right side. He could hit. Okay. Okay. Hey, don't blame Fitz. Okay, that was just a good timing. We're not going to go for it in this case. That'd be stupid. It's a 48. Our defense is fine enough. This was back when you had absolutely no way of knowing where your ball was going to go. Let's just send it like that and see what happens. Get this inside the 20 would be nice. Wow, it was terrible. Okay. Whew. I am rusty. It's been a long time since I played one of the older Maddens, so give me a game. Or two. Or six. Ah, Whitner. That was one of the players. Dante Whitner, who later changed his name to Dante Hittner, who probably would have been one of the most penalized players in the NFL these days because of all the penalties. When it comes to heavy hits, he was a fun player to watch in Buffalo. Oh, well, Polite just walked through that and then got blasted by Yobudi. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Even if it's not, that's what I'm going to call him. I don't actually remember him on the team. He might have been one of those players that was like randomly subbed in here and there. Okay, Stroud gets through there quickly, stops that. I want to focus on, in the beginning of the game, and this season's going to be trying to win the championship with the main players that I am used to seeing. I missed a tackle. Oh, Yabudi's a great tackler on the open field for running. Wow. If I hadn't have missed that, it probably would have been just a gain of 2. That was a first? I don't know about that, coach. I don't know about that, refs. I don't know about that, anybody. Okay. Not an ideal situation. But the offense had a really bad start. So we're going to do our best. We'll do our best. It's our first game of the season. Okay, let's let him make up that tackle. It was a great tackle by Edwards. And how it's going to work is the second season, we'll probably do keep our captains. I want to keep our captains on our team for our entire... That was an interesting animation. I want to keep our captains on our team for the entire franchise. To get them 4 Super Bowls. I think it'd be cool. Stevie Johnson was such a fun part of this team in the past. Man, oh man. Their offensive line is destroying our front 4. The problem is, those besides Kyle Williams and Stroud, Schobel, I think was actually how you pronounced his name. Schobel was more of a linebacker being used right now, and I almost want to go in, if we lose this game. Is that Ricky Williams? I think that's Ricky Williams. If we lose this game, I want to go in and probably change him to a lineman. See if we have a better linebacker option. We're not getting any pressure. Leotis McKelvin just literally whiffed on a fullback. Probably want to make those non-hit stick tackles. Try to keep those conservative. Okay, I don't know why Stroud jumped. I'm an idiot. That's why I jumped. Okay, Florence. Good enough. Did the second quarter not just start? I'm trying to figure out how much time I want per game. Oh, that was not my fault. The corners looked to have ran their helmets into each other, so when I turned to them, it was already too late. So we start with a deficit. Okay. So it's all pro difficulty. I'm going to figure out how it's going. If you guys want to roast or, say, hey, I would have done better, go ahead. This Bills team is it's a 79 overall when you get down to the, the point of the game, but I don't really think it's a 79 overall. Especially with the players that I have. But how are they doing that so quickly? I'm doing no huddle. Let's do no huddle. I would love to be able to call an audible, but I don't think I'm going to get there in time. No. 2-minute warning. Okay. So I think we need to up the amount of time because the Excel clock is eating the time. And the coaches are not giving me plays that look nice. Wow, there's just no time. And the offensive linemen don't block in this game. Wow. Okay. I'm going to set up an audible. Can I not set up a strategy? Hot routes. Why? Let's do a slant. Just get some yards. That seems like such a short little slant, though. Good grief, our offensive line is dreadful. Wow. I gotta punt it. I gotta punt it. I gotta go in and fix this team up. Left side of the offensive line is just getting no help at all. And that punt was dreadful. Oh, fumble, fumble, fumble. Pick it up, pick it up. Yes! Okay. That was not planned. That was an excellent hit stick right there. Who was that? The Ellis? Special teams dude? Okay. Now the coaches decide to maybe do something. Is there a way to... No, there really isn't. Okay, let's just... This team! This is all pro difficulty. Fitzpatrick hasn't completed a pass. Because the defensive line just jumps instantly. Okay. I'm going to take a risk. We're just going to send Roscoe Parrish deep. Open. And Fitz misses him. He was open too. That's all I'm going to be able to do for changing of plays, is just basically change the route of one player. I'm just going to keep it very simple, because if I could actually just call the own plays, that there would be a difference, I'd hope, in the game. Got the pass off, and he fumbled it. Oh my gosh. Oh, this team. Now, Miami is 6 overall better than us, but that doesn't mean that we should be looking this bad. In fact, I gotta go for it here. I don't want to do it that way. Let's call a timeout. Call a timeout. Team is messed up. I'm messed up. First completion, and Fred Jackson literally fumbles it. It just feels like I might honestly be watching a Bills game right now. Okay. Last night they fumbled it first snap of the game, so... I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Nobody's open. Like, nobody is open. Fitz is just standing back there. I got 96 speed on Parrish, 95 on Lee Evans, 95 on, I think CJ, or it might be flip those two around, CJ and Roscoe Parrish, or Lee Evans, I mean. Nice breakup. Might have had a pick possible there, but I'd rather just not get down by 7. I think I kicked off to start the game. Yeah. So it's not horrible. I mean, I guess a punt technically would have been the right call there when you only completed one pass, but it is rough. Get him. Sack him. There we go. Yes. Let's call the timeout. It's 3rd and long. We want the ball. Even if with as little time as possible, we'll still take it and try to do something with it. As long as we don't give up a long 3rd down conversion. Oh, picked off. Nice. I'll take that, you know. Team building stuff. Your booty's out there getting big tackles on the run game. Getting interceptions. Might honestly want to consider putting him over Drayton Florence. This is a terrible play call. I wonder, do you think I'll have... They just came in. I don't think they expect that we can complete a pass, which, to be fair, we haven't shown any ability to be able to do so. Until then. Okay, let's... No huddle. No huddle. Get to the line. We got one timeout. Let's do a play action, even though it won't probably work, just to get some movement. If I have to, I'll throw it away. Yeah, you didn't get your feet in bounds. Back then, there were really no way to guarantee an animation where you'd actually try to catch the ball and stay in bounds. Let's send Evans deep. We got Jackson on something underneath just in case. He got jammed at the line. A's open. Oh, nice play. Missed tackle. First down. I don't know if we're in field goal range yet for Lindell, but we have time. Whew. Okay, let's send Stevie on a slant. I would have had A, but he was on the other side of the field. I don't know if I had him the entire way. I don't really know if it would have done much. 2 yards with basically one timeout is not going to help you at all. This play didn't work the last time. Hit as I threw, because the entirety of the left and right tackles collapsed. Probably should have stepped up. I just need to get a field goal. That's the big thing. I need to get some points so that the defense doesn't, completely lose hope. I can't. There's nothing. He's a fast receiver, but the corners, even if they're slow, as long as they can get in front, I don't even know if he can make this. Oh, we'll figure it out. And nope. Okay. So Lindell can't make a 50-yard field goal. That's a good thing to know for future games. This one's probably going to end up in a loss. But that's fine. Again, we need playoffs so that we have a chance to actually win the championship. Okay, good play. Put the defense in a bad situation, but I didn't know what Lindell's longest kick was. Nowadays, 52 is basically like 70% of the time, I feel like. Nice sack. End the half on a positive note. Okay. Didn't get points, but the offense didn't look completely dreadful. Both teams way playing defense. It does look like it could be doing something outside in terms of storming, but we need to get the offense going. Maybe do we insert Spiller at running back now? Hasn't been able to do anything at receiver. I don't know what his release is. That could have been a way bigger return, but the blocks didn't hold. Okay, let's try Fred Jackson at running back here. See if we can get some yards. Just immediately breaks the left guard's block. That's Kevin Bullock, I think, so. Let's pound the rock, okay. I mean, running according to everybody in this game is supposed to be easier, but sure doesn't look it. Might be easier when you have an offensive line. Unfortunately, I do not. Can I send... They have the same exact routes. What is it? What does that even look like? Lynch dropped it. It would have been a first down. This team. Oh, wow. Whew. Okay, let's just kick this as far as we possibly can. That was not what I wanted to do at the start of the game for the second half, but I wanted to get a hit stick, see if we get a fumble. The defense looks fine. That touchdown drive was on a relatively short field, if I remember right. The defense looks fine. It's just the offense that needs to get involved. Oh, almost a pick. Is that Schobel out there? He doesn't have the best hands. Again, I'm pretty sure they blitzed him more often than actually had him in coverage, which might be part of the reason why I'm not getting any pressure. Good tackle. Is that... Okay, Whitner, 4 tackles. Great. I want Jairus Byrd to do something. I'm pretty sure he had a game where he had like 4 picks by himself. Nice bat down, Kyle. Get that offense back on the field. I might try going 7-minute quarters, depending on how long this recording is for the game. In future games, we will be getting basically right into the action. So, and we also, in case you guys were wondering, we skipped the preseason. I can't do anything besides setups for... Oh, that was a better run. It was a better run. Was that 5, 6 yards? Okay, why? Chan Gailey, man, run, pass. We got this. And it's just so pointless. Because the second that they know what you're doing, you're just completely screwed. Let's see if I can get some time. Okay, Parrish, open field. That was a good play. Hit the underneath route. Parrish has got 50 yards. He would have had a touchdown if Fitz could have just hit him, but it's fine. This is a younger Fitz. It was the start of his career. Before he was even, I'm pretty sure before he was even known as like Fitz Magic. Got Fred Jackson running it again. Breaks free. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's a good gain. 18. I still don't even think we're in field goal range for Lindell. Got to get this defense tired out. I really... The Excel clock. Maybe I just turn off Excel clock. Okay, could have been better if you'd gotten some blocks in there, but Dansby is just too fast on the edges. Let's keep an eye out for Stevie Johnson. He just didn't even bother trying to block him. There was a guy open to the right. I tried to use the offensive lineman that was standing in front of me, just doing some kind of weird thing with his feet to get a block, and he just would not even turn around. Get it off. Spiller, good catch. There we go. Biggest problem with Spiller at receiver is he doesn't have the best catching, but he actually has better catching than half of Buffalo's receivers in this game. So... Wow. Wide receiver screen. I'm really glad, actually, that was the end of the third quarter. because that would not have gone well. So, yeah, it looks like we need... Let's try 8-minute quarters in the next one, I guess. I want to go for about a half an hour for gaming for this. Get some stats that actually look like they would happen in a game. Oh, Fred Jackson. Another great run, 11. That was one thing about Fred Jackson that was... very consistent with him. Very few poor runs. He always seemed to fall forward. Plays like this is where I am worried about him, simply because of the fact that the offensive line is dreadful. Oh, he didn't give up on the play, though. Who's injured? Miami player, okay. Oh, Kevin Bullock, or Keith Bullock. I think his name's Keith Bullock. A pitch. I mean, their best tackler is gone, but I just... Yeah, it just didn't work because nobody got out to block. Can we throw the ball, please, coach? No time like the present, you know, when there's no way for us to basically score. There's just nobody. I mean, you stop that play whenever you wanted and look across there. Nothing. Just nothing open at all. Let's get some points on the board, I guess. Hopefully. And I missed it. Whew, okay. We have to stick with Lindell for the whole season, and that was kind of my fault, but it wasn't completely off. Here's their Wildcat. Nice tackle by Kyle Williams on Ricky Williams. Might honestly get shut out our first game of the season, which would be a great start to the season, but... I should have listened to my brother when he said that this game wasn't easy and taken it seriously, but they're already chewing clock. Come on. Good play again by Kyle Williams. I'm going to call a timeout because they're chewing clock. Got some bench out there. Kyle's still out there, though. They probably should run the ball again. Rip it out. Oh, nice try, Whitner. Nice try. We'll let them waste clock here. They're going to take it to the fourth, or to the 2-minute warning, which stinks because then I have to sit here and wait. That's something that the chew clock option in the new Maddens, they just skip to the, 10 seconds where there's actually a chance they might snap it. But, I mean, there's just... This game was so bad. The definition of a... what the Bills and Miami games used to look like was basically this. It was just disgusting defensive performances, or amazing defensive performances. It depends on what you prefer in a football game. It's kind of stupid to think that everybody just loves 45 to 42 games, but more scoring is always just something that makes the fans happier. Okay, we're going to take the underneath. Oh my gosh. Okay, our right tackle. I'm going to look through our options at right tackle. We're going to have to change something up. He's just not batting down their hands, so there's even a chance we can get that ball out. I haven't been able to see Stevie Johnson at all this game. That was dreadful, but do you see what he does? That pass was horrible. But Stevie Johnson just ripped it out of the air. He's like a 59 right now in this game, which is just completely nonsense. Does he get to it? Oh my... Fitz! Fitz, we would be up 14-0 if you could hit a pass. I'm sorry, we're not allowing this. We're gonna lose by passing. I know it hasn't been working well, but okay, you know what? I'll just take off with Fitz. We'll take off with Fitz. He fumbles it. Fred Jackson gets on it, but they have to do this thing because that was their big thing that they were pushing, and now we'll probably end up losing the ball. No, we kept it. Okay. First down. Good grief. If Fitz could hit a pass, man. It's crazy because the only thing that he was really known for is just putting that ball up. And somebody was bound to catch it when Fitz threw a deep ball. And now we're just not blocking. I had open players, but I couldn't even get the ball off in time. Man, this offensive line is dreadful. I'm also terrible at this game, but it's going to take some time. Okay, B's open. If I can just get it to him fast enough. Yes, Lee Evans, yes. Oh. There's like I think that's his first catch of the game. Why are we running it? Our defense has been fine. Just get down, Fred. You got 4. Just get down. I want to hurry up to give us some options. We can't really do a deep pass here. The run doesn't even look good. Yeah, no, it's terrible. I don't understand our coach's designs of these things. Like, I know that was an audible, but where was that going? In a screen pass. Good. At the 10. Great block by Spiller. Wow. That was a great block. Again, he's not supposed to be a receiver. He's supposed to be a running back. Okay, Lindell's been awful all day, including me kicking the ball, but drills it when it's important. This game might end up going into overtime. I think that's like one of the big problems with 5-minute quarters is you just get these games where there's like no possible chance to score except for like one drive. So I guess if we make it 10 minutes, it'd only be 2 drives to score. Might just be because I'm terrible at the game. Good tackle. Let's call a timeout. Let's call a timeout. See if we can get a chance to. I'd prefer be aggressive and lose because we tried to win through a defensive stop or like a pick or something like that. We did get a pick on Yabuti, but I just don't think they're going to even. Yeah, I guess we'll just let them run out of clock. Actually, nope, they said they're going to pass it. Never mind. So we'll call a timeout. We'll take the shot. If they throw it, it's a pick. The time stops, so we get the ball back anyways. Nope, it's a Wildcat offense. And it's Ricky Williams, who I don't think was their throwing option. So, whew, that was scary for a couple of seconds. Okay. We're going into overtime, 7-7. We should be destroying this team. I know the time of possession looks bad, but remember, the first quarter we had 3 plays. And they're going to win it again. Oh, we won it. Okay, we want the ball. We just need a field goal. We just need a field goal. Then we win. Which, we don't deserve this game, but with how dreadful we were. I mean, missed pass by Fitz, which would have been a touchdown because of Roscoe Parrish. Missed pass by Fitz to, I think, was it Stevie Johnson or Spiller? But if he had hit even one of those passes, we win this game. So, wish I could have gotten Parrish to the outside, but I still think they probably trip him up. Okay, we have to go a lot of yards. A lot of yards. Okay, let's just hit the underneath stuff, get it to Lynch. I think this is before he was Beastquake, but again, he was on Buffalo first. Who's this go to? Lynch? Or is this Wildcat for me? It's Lynch, okay. Oh, if I had known that sooner. If I had known that. So that Fitz outside giving me a block. There you go, Fitz. Okay, running the ball when they have a full box. At least I'm not going to run it to the side with 5 people on it. Oh, breaks one? Okay, darn it. That was close. Big game by Fred. Not a lot of not a lot of rushing yards, but I mean, they feel like big rushing yards. uh, this just doesn't look like a good run, but I can't do anything besides snap the ball. Okay, is that Keith Bullock again? No, it's Starks. Okay, we do a lot of Wildcat. Is that like the thing because this game had Actually, I shouldn't say that. Fred Jackson had a passing touchdown and would have had another one if Sammy Watkins' hands weren't, like, absolutely dreadful at times. I don't want to do this play. I'm going to change it up. This is going to be... Didn't want to get to third down, but... Blitz. Kick it out to Fred Jackson. Nice. Read that blitz on the left side beautifully. They sent a corner blitz. That looked like a double corner blitz almost. So we had to get that out quickly. Okay, again, we only need a field goal. The left side is just jammed up, and the right side doesn't look much better. Yeah, it's just not working, coach. Stop running the ball on first down if it doesn't work. Okay, 3-step drop. Keep an eye on the tight end. That's a good idea. I'm going to get kind of dangerous. I'm going to send Spiller deep. We've got enough options on the left side just in case that doesn't work. Just try to get some yards. Fight for it. I'd rather lose fighting than just completely lose. And then the coach is like, great idea. Run the ball. It is a passing down, so maybe we can get something going. Okay, can Lindell make it from here? And not a bad game by Fitz once I got control of it a little bit. If you just hit those targets, man. I can't tell if we're kicking against the wind or with the wind, so probably missed it. Definitely with the accuracy missed it. Wait. He missed it. He made it! I can't believe it. He made it. That's it. That's the game. We won. we got 75G. Okay. That's an easy way to get some big points. And Ellis with that tackle for a fumble. What a huge game. I mean, they lost last night by a field goal. We win this morning by a field goal in overtime. That's a great way to start the season. We need a better offensive consistency, though. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.